man. I didn't have time to make beats this week, so I just loaded a bunch of stuff up that I had.
I thought you might. I mean, you got so many anyway. Like,
right. There's some that we have used before, but I was like, I did feel like we need to hear ourselves get back on it.
No, that's cool.
But brief introduction. What's up, everybody? Who's nobody that's watching this right now? I am Agni the Bun, accompanied with my homie Russ, and we are one half of the group Nomadic Odyssey. Big shout out to brother Chow, the assassin, who is a soldier celebrating his moms, all the moms in his life today. All
the moms.
He won't be witnessing. Peace to all the moms, for real. Moms are awesome. Good moms are awesome. You know, our moms are good moms. But hey, they bring us life and they give us an opportunity to enter this planet and do good things. So peace to all the moms. We should have Mr. Joe, Soul Provider, hopefully joining us. I know he's busy. It's my fault. It's Agni's bad because I completely forgot about Mother's Day. No lie. Like I said when we were chatting, I completely forgot about it. And then Chow was like, you do realize that Sunday is Mother's Day. And I was like, apparently not. No.
Oh, shit.
Because, normally I got a week because my mom's birthday is on the 5th. So it's like I got a week or so to, so I got to get the birthday gift and then the Mother's Day gift. But this year the way it fell was just like, okay, it's just all the same week. So, she gets all the loving. She deserves all the loving. Hi, Mom.
She does.
Oh man. All right. So you want to just get into it? I know we had that one beat playing. I've got actually 12 more.
Woo!
Loaded. Yeah, no. We don't have to hit them all, but I figure, hey, I when you mess with when I get the MP3s going, I can fit a bit more in there. So,
yeah. So what's the deal? What's the deal with your setup right now? Are you able to loop stuff? Are you just playing tracks one after the other?
I'm just playing tracks. So okay. I figured we would do the numbers game 1 through 12, and then just go from there, and then whittle them down.
All right, sounds good, man. I got my Mother's Day shit done in March, so over here we celebrate it early.
There you go.
All good.
Yeah, I needed to fall early. Luckily, my wife's birthday is in March, so I got a bit of time. But like, spring is hurting my wallet, man. Like all the birthdays and all the stuff going on, because I've got
sounds like it.
Almost most of the women in my life. So my auntie, my mom, my grandma, my baby sister, and my wife all have birthdays within 6 weeks of each other. So it's like there's just this period where it's like I gotta show love.
Yeah, you can't skimp on those ones either.
You can't, especially they're all amazing people. Big shout out to my baby sis, who is one of our biggest fans, by the way. So hi Nessa, love you, girl. Keep kicking ass. Give me a number 1 through 12.
Let's go 1 through 12, because otherwise we'll get so confused. Okay. If I start on 7, we'll be lost.
Right, yeah. I appreciate that.
Before.
My memory, I won't remember. So it is what it is. Mm-hmm. What number is this again? All right, we'll start with 1. For the fans, there may or may not be an Evangelion sample in there. Had to reverse it. Copyright.
Well done. No.
You want me to start or you want to go?
It's up to you, man.
I'll take it since you did the intro one and kicked it with that heat. Yeah. Some sort of a ghetto manifesto. Find ways to eat this like it's pesto. I need a bump to hear and just do the rhymes on the run like he's gunning and trying to find something for fun. I know I need to find ways to elevate my funds, but I do this for the soul, cause ultimately that's the goal. I find ways to just open the third eye so I can be the all-seeing and become a better awakened being. Yes, I'm kicking it back to the blank slate, cause that allows me to ultimately create. I find ways to devastate in the most minor of motions, even though I kind of flow like waves in the ocean. I be coasting, even though I know be really bragging and boasting. I keep the bum status going for real. Go ahead and study like their classes. Rock my glasses so that way I look intelligent and not indigent. Even though I like and I move like an immigrant, cause I am and gotta understand God's plan and try to break this in this American hiatus status. Don't know what it is, but find ways to do it, and we rock it for the kids. Go ahead and try to better this planet where we live. Go ahead and do my best to forgive, but I'll never forget. Yes, I'll let you slid or slide. Go ahead and just ride like the hats in the drum. Go ahead and just hit it like Ava Unit 1. I pass it on. I pass it on.
He's gonna hit it like Ava Unit 1. I'm just sitting there, I'm gonna just hit something dumb, a blunt, hey, drift off with the waves,
Hey.
like Agni got when he's coasting. I ain't boasting, but I'm sitting there thinking I'm the most on the shit. When I'm getting it, I really feel it with the hit, like I just did with that massive spliff, hey, and now I'm losing my brain. I don't know, I need to rewire it again. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to explain what the blueprint's going. I'm feeling all the shame as it's coming out my mouth and I just let it spout. I ain't something like the water that you route through the other borders, and then you're gonna find a way to reward us with the clout. Yeah.
And the beat fade out like that, like that, like that, like that, like, hey.
The beat fades and then I come back in. Doesn't matter. I can jump into my skin and then jump out of it again and then swim. Find a different way that I can find a way to grin.
There you go. Much to their chagrin. I love it, yo. Oh man, that is what's up. Oh man. That one, that was a beat I actually made inspired by Chow. Chow has this Chow the Assassin, resident artist in the Nomadic Odyssey. Keep it in perspective.
Bless that man.
Yeah, incredible talent. He actually has a event that he does where he gets together with other artists and they sketch each week. So he the topic for that week was Evangelion, and I was like, yo, hit me, with the topic, so that way I can try to create a beat to go with your theme.
Yeah,
and,
give you some inspiration.
Right. And because their piece he did was incredible. I use that. I think the other one was Sailor Moon. I know it's in here somewhere. I don't remember what number it is, but I know it when I hear it. But yeah, so we did that for a couple weeks, and then I kind of fell off.
Okay.
He kept going, but yeah, it was kind of cool to build like that. So that's what we're about at the Nomadic Odyssey, inspiring each other. All right, we're on number 2. Yeah. Number 1.
I didn't realize that was a question.
Yeah. I told you my memory shot.
Straight off number 1. We don't know what we're on now. It's number 2. I feel a move. Yeah, we got the Odyssey crew, at least half of it. Anyway, doesn't matter, we can master it. And then find like Hemingway, feeling it with all the words. Yeah, we're gonna write something absurd, but then we can't really write it when we're doing it like this. I'm kind of frightened to freestyle, but it's okay, cause in the meanwhile I'll be going off the brain and I'll be feeling like the hitting on the senile ways. Yeah, that's dementia in my brain. I don't know if I can really keep it when I'm staying. Try and keep it safe, I ain't really fucking playing. Yeah, and I'm just hitting the mic amazing, but not really, I'm just kind of straying, but it's okay. Yeah man, we're slaying. Always do it when the Odyssey, we're misbehaving. Yeah, we just put it together on Sunday. Yeah, we ain't gonna find a way to run away, but we just let our minds on the runway take off flight. We're gonna find a divine way to rhyme on the right train. I'm going off path again.
Yeah. Off the path that's beaten, it's okay, cause we get the mic and we stay eating. Yes, the way I be fiending for these sounds, I make sure that I put it in stereo surround. Go ahead and let it just hit you and make a joyful noise while I sit here with the b-boy poise and try to manifest this, even though I wrecked it in a way. I'm just trying to make sure I get away or find a way. I don't know. I just really trying to do something better, cause I don't know if life can be any more fair weather or fickle. Like Pickle Rick, I'm in this bitch. Gonna make sure that I get you with the switch of flow. Gotta go. Didn't know if I could sit here anymore, so had to go. Now going, gone. Yes, I know I wanna be a king, but even though society treats me like a pawn, man, I'm flexing. Even though I'm sexting people I shouldn't, it's okay, cause I know I probably wouldn't. I know I need to be better behaved, even though I just bask in the waves of sound. I know I already used that reference. It's okay, cause I still show deference to the beats and the rhymes and the rhythm and the lifestyle that I make sure I boom like it's Sonic or Guile. Going back to the system's genesis like I was a child. Pass it. Yeah. Pass it on.
Sexton, does your wife know about that? I think she might have something to say.
Oh man.
Yo, we're just feeling a way to explain. Take the weight off our brains. And then the beat's gone.
I know. These are freaks, the beats we made for the freestyle.
So good. Yeah, bounce straight into 3.
Oh snap! There we go. Okay. All right, we're gonna go into 3.
Do you get any idea of like how far we're through the beat or anything from what you can see, or is it just playing till it stops?
It plays till it stops.
Fair.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. Because it's the way it's tied into the project. It's not. I haven't like mapped each beat to like as a MIDI note. So yeah, it just goes. All right.
Oh, this is familiar.
Yeah, this is one of the ones from
Another classic Agni start where I'm like, where the fuck is the beat? Where the fuck is the beat?
Here, one minute. I'll link
I'm just trying to find my feet.
There you go. Just feel it. The beat, it's in the space between everything. It's the pocket. It's the pocket. Go ahead and just rock it, even though it's kind of loose. Go ahead and put on your boots and march. I know it's May and soon it will be June, and I want to make sure you hear the gem. Like a runestone, it's imbued with magic power. Go ahead and just not cower, but bask it in. Go ahead like Baskin Robbins, it's the ice cream. Cash rules everything. And it's funny because people want to pursue the bling. I'm talking about these rappers, but they're women in cars, but they spit bars, but don't own them. Get your masters. Man, I'm trying to make sure we just liberate the people from mental slavery. Even though the piano going all off beat, I find ways in the rhythm. That's called the pocket. From there, I snipe with rockets, like RPGs with sniper skulls on the beat. I don't even know why you want to just talk about skeeting when we over here trying to go on and eating. Man, I don't get sorry, I get even. I just say random shit for no reason. It's somewhere in the logic. Go ahead and this is just Agni in the pocket of life. Times fabric. Go ahead, Russ. Get it. Go ahead.
Alright, shooting rockets where it should be sniping bullets. But it's okay, I'm out of pocket and I pull it.
Hey!
Up around, hit it down to town. Yeah, that's right, we're gonna get another way to find the ground. Finer ground, we can find it now. I ain't gonna get the finest ground coffee for this beat. I should be really pocketing that shit, feeling all the heat. Yeah, cause the kettle's boiling up. Yeah, and now I'm feeling like I'm heating. But it's okay, I'm not eating. Yeah, I'm just finding a way.
There you go. Yeah, hey.
Alright.
It's good, it's good.
Yeah, I got it. Honest. Alright, I'm trying to find a way not to bomb it. I'm trying to find a way not to vomit. I'm just going insane. The UK Wallace and Gromit. I'm some plasticine man, and I'm really I try and be honest. It's okay. I'm gonna find all the briberies, Sodom and Gomorrah, something like that. We don't need to hear more of this stupid kind of rap. Put it to a bat. I don't need to find a way to put it on the map. Yeah, the Odyssey already got it. We ain't gonna find a way completely out of pocket like Russ. It's okay, I can bite dust. It's okay, I can bite down to the crust, and then we'll bust straight out of it. Elon Musk kind of shit. I don't know. Blowing up with rockets. What I was going for, but yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Bypass the crest and down to the core. All the people listen, and do they want more? Yes, I digress and try not to stress. And yes, it's awfully easy like it's sex, but I know I need to go and read the ancient text, so that way I know how to manifest my breath and go ahead and meditate and turn it into flame. And if I burn shit down, then I will be to blame. Let's go ahead, I just don't really do this for the fame. I do this to just assuage the inner pain, and that's okay, cause I know that I've got demons I've slain. And even though this beat just go on, I'm just like, yo, go ahead and just put it in stereo. I'm like Q-Tip, what is the scenario? I go ahead and kick it like a Oliverio, like I'm skating and I'm grinding and I'm gonna let it go. Man, I know it's harder to do this, so I sit here and do battle and study it like it's a ludus. I don't know how long this beat's gonna be, but we're gonna make sure that we keep the style free. Gratis, even though I'm like I want it more, and even though my throat is awfully kind of sore, it's good, cause the pain leaves me alone. It leaves me alone with my thoughts, and I know this chakra is unblocked, and that's why I know I'm cocked and ready to slice like a machete. Rest in peace to Doom, and I make sure that we're gonna make sure that they understand your acumen, and even though people need to act more human. I know I stuttered, but it still sounds like butter on bread. Your favorite pastry, go ahead. I know the style sloppy, hate me. I don't care. I just do this with some sort of bumps flair. If they have any, yes they do. Yes they do. Rags to riches when it comes to intellect, and the soul of this art form I will always protect. I pass it on.
Oh, that form that you'll always protect. It's a calm storm before the warning is the threat. Yeah, and man, the god Doomsday last year. Got the news on New Year's. Looked at my phone, felt a rush of fear, and I was with my peers. They're all kind of weird. They don't really cheer for the doom. They don't get it. We were on Zoom, and I was like, did you hear that MF gone? Shit, I think I need to go and just have a little cry. They were like, who's this guy? I was like, oh man, why? Fuck. Anyway, so I couldn't relate really, and I had the pain, feeling it like yearly. It had been building up, COVID and shit. We weren't healing up. And then I got that kind of news, and I was like, man, this is more than I could ever dream I would lose. I mean, it's not about me, but the demons we choose and we screw and we fuck with. Yeah, the villain, he was everything that I could ever want to be in an MC. And anything, you know, beyond that shit. Man, a real human, real dude. But, you know, he's still going. Did you hear? There's another Scarface album coming out. With Doom on it as well. Like, not a couple of features, real shit. Apparently. So I've heard. And I was like, man, word.
Word. I'm all for the posthumous content, but that can't circumvent the stuff that they released when they were alive, because that stuff allowed me to listen and thrive and strive to do better at this art form that I love, because hip-hop allowed me to assimilate against all stereotypes people created to hate. But it's all good because I found my inner voice, and now I make sure that it sounds buttery and moist. Yes, I know I need to do better every day, and that's why I'm kicking it, this freestyle, and parlaying with my brothers in arms. And it's all good because when we on the scene, remain calm, because we can trample anything. Godzilla or King Kong, yes, I'm that strong when I'm doing wrong on the mic. Sit here and think about this shit day and night. That's how I hallucinate or elucidate. This beat is really long, but I guess it was made for this purpose. Go ahead and just rock on, cause everything we say, even though it may be rough, is a gem that's not worthless. Go ahead, if you heard this, make a joyful noise. Go ahead and nod your head if you're ready on your feet, or if you're headed to bed, entering the dream state. Go ahead and know that I find ways to relate the astral to the metaphysical, distal to the medial. Sit here and find ways to eat the rhyme like cereal. Killing it like so. Go ahead and just do it like the most addictive drugs. I guess they call it some shit like blow. Entering flow states, uppercase or lower. Go ahead and sit here and just blow like a leaf blower. Rhyme faster or slower, don't even matter. Destiny, I'll show her.
Oh man, you killed it.
Man, that beat was going. I was like, "What? Is this ever gonna end?" I didn't realize.
Even now, it's just like, fuck you, I'm still here.
Oh yeah. I could just tell I was just really feeling that drum loop. Like after I hit it, after I banged it on the pad, I was like, I'm feeling this shit. I'm looping the fuck out of this shit.
One of those where I'm like, do we want 3 minutes of just some drums at the end? You're like, yeah.
Why not? Yeah, why not?
That's how it goes.
Kick it. Just kick it. There you go. It's my bad, I guess. Or
nah.
That was dope.
Totally.
That was dope.
I appreciate the way that you have that vision, you know.
Oh yeah.
If I'm ever saying anything, you know, like feedback wise, creative suggestions, whatever, it is literally just suggestions. Just what about this? If you're like, nah, it's like this for a reason, then that's fucking cool. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes there isn't though. The reason comes after the mistake, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
that's how I like it now.
Happy accident. Yeah, like I didn't know I needed it to be that way. But
yeah.
but it is. But you know, with the beats, it's just, you know, I try to simplify what it is that I'm doing. I always, even in life, I try to set up things in a way to where I can work smarter, not harder.
Yep.
And I used to be, especially before Blank Slate, right? Our first project. I was always worried about progressions and song structure and, you know, studying all that shit. And it's like, then with Blank Slate, it's just like, nah, I'm going to give myself 20 minutes. I'm going to give myself a particular set of sounds, make beats, go. Right. And I kind of just stuck with that because it's more fun. I, you know, people have asked me like, oh, you know, can you let us into your process? It's like, I literally slice beats, play a drum loop, and then randomly bang on chords. That's it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, yeah, I play around with the chords. Yeah, it's 100% feel. It's 100%.
It's not that you're doing it mindlessly.
It's not. I mean, it still has to be musical somewhat, right? So the idea still has to kind of come together, but for the most part, I kind of leave it up to chance or whatever I'm feeling at the time, and just going from there. And I feel like it's a great place to be because then you don't overthink it, right? Because how many tracks that we love, right, are a 2-track with a drum track and a sample. That's it. Yeah. That's tracks that are classic, right? So it's like, why should we go about overthinking this? If it sounds good, it sounds good. And that's kind of the motto of the Odyssey. If it sounds dope, go for it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we let it live, you know? And I feel like it's been working because we don't overthink it. We just have fun. We just have fun.
I do overthink shit, to be honest, but
it's hard not to. It's hard not to, but I I'll tell you that I think your beats are amazing.
Thanks,
I think
man.
your beats are better than mine. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna put
Don't
that on
know about
blast. I really feel like you have. I'll say like I'm almost like the yang to your yin. Like my beats are kind of like gritty off. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of weird, but your beats are in the pocket, and there's lots of surprises that you add in here and
Right.
there to kind of spice things up. And you know, for that, like I always love hopping on a Russ beat because I'm listening, I'm vibing. Then you kind of add in a flute or something. You're the king of the flutes though, because whenever you fuck
flute
with a
game
flute
down.
in your beat, the flutes. I'm
I'm on
thinking of a Pandora, and then a joint from the bunker that we were on. That yeah. So anytime there's a Rusty beat with the flute, is about to be fire, people.
That's yours.
that's. Whew, I'm like I'm already in. I don't care what's happening.
Right.
But yeah, I think that's the beauty of our project, that we have two producers / MCs that can get it right, and we can feed off of each other, and that's a beautiful place to be. And I love being in a group with somebody that I'm a fan of. Like I think that's awesome. Like you know
Yeah, same,
so
man.
I'm
I
always
totally
in
get
awe of like whatever you're doing.
And
And
same goes for me. I hear your beats and I'm like, how the fuck do you create this? Do you, like you say, it's that feeling that there's more, I don't know. It's like a burst of intuition and inspiration
yeah,
that you get through your
that's
music.
literally
And I'm
what
like,
it is.
fuck.
Like
Whereas mine feels a lot more formulaic in a lot of ways, I guess.
yeah, and that's okay because what is the end result? The end result is a track that sounds effing dope. So
That's
it's like, right, yeah. So it's like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how we get there. If you got to think through your moves, or you're like me, just kind of random. It's like, yeah, it's like almost like Sam. Things make me think of Samurai Champloo. It's like the Mugen versus Gene. You know, you have this cold, calculated samurai in Gene, who's dope, and then Mugen, who's kind of this free wild and fights like he's breakdancing, type of dude. But when they come together, they kick ass. So it's like,
Right.
yeah, I love the dynamic. And then we have, and then even on the rhyming side, we have Joe, who could come in and
Body everything.
body everybody at any time, and leave devastate and leave in his wake. And then we have Chow, who brings kind of like almost like a spoken word, poetic type flow when he gets on the mic. You know what I'm saying? And then we're somewhere in between those two, and I think it's just fun to be able to operate like that.
Yeah.
Plus all of our nomadic brethren or nomadic expanded universe. Big shout out to Razor, Luke, Noodle, all those cats that have helped us along the hiatus or Throne. Yeah, they just they're dope too, and it's just nice to be in a circle of people who we're fans of, like who we like respect. We'll listen to their stuff even without knowing them, but we do know them, and that just makes that bond even stronger.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It feels like it's constantly growing as well. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Definitely. All right.
Right. Are we on like 3 still?
We're on 4.
Is it 4 now? You sure?
Yeah. I think it's 4.
Our last one was a long one.
I think it's 4. Yeah. It seemed like it. All right.
No, in a beautiful way. Like, don't get me wrong.
This is it. This is the
Okay.
Sailor Moon song. This one's kind of long too, but it goes.
Good. Oh, dusty.
Yeah, I think you gotta go.
All right.
Yeah,
It must be dusty. You're gonna combust with rusty. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I ain't really all that fussy. I just stand here, never feeling crusty. Coming out, breaking off the rusty. Must be something good. Yeah, he's gonna do it like he should. I'm feeling that. Feeling this beat. Yeah, we get with this heat. Ain't gonna be mystery. I'm just stoving them. Yeah, no Scooby-Doo shit in here. Demasking. Yeah, got rudiments in the shit. There's no disaster. Yeah, we're gonna come in and feel it with the plaster. Heal all the cracks. We ain't gonna get there faster. We just hit with the bat. Yeah, Hit it when we smash, spitting with the facts. I ain't really missing with the wax. Yeah, we do it digital, it's okay though. We ain't gonna be criminal, except for the occasional plugin that I get. If I don't really wanna break a check for that shit, I don't really need to break a sweat. I ain't gonna be able to break a neck if they're gonna be coming after me, saying, what's this fucking Pete doing on here? You ain't paid for your license, mate. And I'll be like, it's okay, think about it. If I'm doing this shit, making top track, then I'm gonna be able to get it in the pocket, in the back pocket, where my wallet sits. Yeah, and then we'll really be on it. And I'll be able to be honest. I'll be able to pay this shit, I promise.
Damn.
I don't know what I'm on.
Okay. I'll go ahead and take it. Go ahead and try my best not to break it. Beat you to death with equipment under warranty. Yes, I'm soaring G. Go ahead and taking it back to the boom bap and the scratch. This is what this is. Trying to make sure that I do it for the missus like she Sailor Moon. And I'm tuxedo mask. Go ahead, gasp when I remove it. Go ahead and just do this like I battle. Gonna make sure that I don't ever really tell or tattle. Snitches get stitches and we call them real bitches, and it's fine cause when it comes to them we get vicious. Go ahead and savor the rhyme, it's delicious. I'm gonna make sure that it hits you when you need it cause it's nutritious. Yes, I am so ridiculous when I'm on this mic. Go ahead. I don't really spit out of spite, but I make sure I'm refreshing like a nice Sprite. On a summer day with this California haze, maybe it'll be on fire, maybe we'll be safe. I don't even know if I could just be the Delta breeze and cool it down. Even though I need to pursue these feeds, I'm gonna make sure that I rock your feeds. Oh man, we're gonna make sure we're shuffling. We're gonna make sure we're shuffling like we got shoes on and we ready to move on. I keep the groove on. I am not a pawn. Go ahead and fry it up like some good prawns. Go ahead and just do this. I am on the awning, on the dawn of something magical, grand. Sit here and think about how I want to put those in my hand. So I invest in some Dogecoin, even though I be like the crypto, cause I wanna go to the moon and Pluto. Yes, I wanna do more, do good, do only good every day. So I make sure I let the positivity spray out my lips and into the mic, and that way it's goodness I recite. Go ahead and just deal with the bite of life's intuition. Go ahead, I don't really need permission. I just do it like I got the braggadocio, socio-economical. Go ahead and I deal with the inequities and try to close the gap. That's the main factor rap. So I make sure I increase the attack on the compressor. Maybe I shoot it sounded like a suppressor. I don't even know if I can find ways to just keep on grinding, but I'm reminding myself that I need to sing a bit more. Yada yada hey. Gotta make sure that these tracks keep on playing like it's a joke. Nah, we're not with the yoke. This a freestyle. Pass it on. Go ahead. Hey.
Are you feeling like it needs a hook? We keep it cooked. We ain't out here reading books. Nah, we're just gonna write our own. Here's a little poem. I'm gonna keep it flowing. Yeah, and you see where I'm growing. I ain't gonna be keeping it where I'm going. I'm just wandering way off the beaten path, mate. I ain't gonna be getting there when I'm fast paced. Yeah, I ain't wasting. I'm just gonna be sitting here always creating. Yeah, with another little beat. Do it when we stand and we keep it with the feet, and I'm tapping it. I'm always rapping it. I don't know how I'm ever gonna be put a backwards cap on it. Yeah, and make the beat look cool. Ain't gonna be standing here feeling foolish. Yeah, I ain't duelist. Ain't gonna be standing here like something else that rhymes with that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll be climbing back up the ladder. Ain't gonna get madder. Yeah. Man, I'm like a mad hatter in Alice's Wonderland. It's okay though, it's okay bro. It doesn't matter if I'm crazy with the cray flow. I'm the crayfish, doesn't matter. My name ain't Mavis. Don't know what that's got to do with anything. Anyway, yeah. Then the beat winds down. We'll find now. We're gonna be keeping it sublime. How? With the rhymes. Ow, ow, ow. Like a smack in the mouth. Rhymes coming out. Feeling like I'm what I'm all about.
Hey.
And then I lose it.
Rhymes. Yeah, that's what we about, yo. All about the rhymes, yo. Yeah, that was dope.
That was fun.
That was dope. That was dope. Yeah, that beat. That was one I did. Responded to one of Child's. They did Sailor Moon. So I went on and I found an old Sailor Moon sample from like a video game that came out in the 90s, and then found that drum loop, and then the rest of it just clicked.
Right. Is that up on the drive? I feel like I've definitely heard those dusty drums before.
Yes.
Yeah, they're sweet, man.
Those drums are. Yeah, I've got a pack of those drums, and those drums are they're sexy.
Sweet.
Drums are sexy.
Yeah, I don't use enough like loops and stuff. Really, I'm always, I don't know, telling myself that I should write a beat to this to make it work properly and stuff. And sometimes you can drop in a loop and it just kills, and it's more organic and stuff, you know.
I first of all, you already know I'd say sample without limits. Of course, there's rules to it, but if you can get somewhere faster with the drum loop, then use a drum loop. As long as it's royalty free, as long as it's good to use, it's good to use. I mean, if you want to clean it up, if you want to pitch it different, if you want to do something to it to, EQ it a bit differently so it hits a bit differently, do it. But use a loop. I mean, especially if you like for that, like I had already had the sample, so I kind of was banging around, trying to find a nice melody, and then that drum loop hit, and I was like, okay, I could just kind of be aggressive. So I remember I made it. I was like, I wanted to record myself because I look like Black Mozart on the NPC, just I'm just being all loose and goofy with the hits, but it came together. And then I added some effects, the reverse, the tape stops, all that. It just added for a little bit of flavor, a little bit of different texture, and it came together. So, man, yeah, that one was fun to make. That one was recent. It's
fun to listen to.
It's fun to freestyle, man. You killed it. All right, so we're on. That was 4. We're on 5.
Yeah, must be.
When did I make this? I don't even remember. Definitely a sample in there. I don't remember this one.
Ooh.
Okay. You want to start or want me to start?
I love it. It's like after a few bars, I'm like, there it is. The groove's fast. Yeah. Don't want to let it get a smooth blast. I'm going to be rapping on it. I'm going to get it with the cool car. Moving all around. Yeah. Man, we're just screaming through the town. Yeah. We're going to be screaming out the window. Say, hey to everybody, listen to this. Though this beat, it's got the real groove. Feel the real move. Feel the right mood. Yeah. And we can come and get the right groove. Feel it right through. Yeah. We're feeling it. Rapping in the air. I don't have a care. Sitting here bare. Letting my soul out. Yeah. It's like that. Looking at the roof, I don't need the proof. I don't need any kind of truth that's not my own. In the face, at least, when it comes to it, when I'm trying to make a feast on these beats. Yeah, we got the pastry in it. Gonna get the feeling. We can really win it when we're gonna get it. Dreaming, we ain't feeling it. We're just gonna be dreaming it and getting there. I'm saying the same words again. That's not really how you're supposed to do the shit. I should not be so overly defensive. I'm always going against it, the grain. When I say this shit so plain, and then I'm like, man, flying on a plane. Oh, it's too easy. It's too simple. But it's okay. I sit here like throwing pimples. Simple. Smiling with a dimple.
Yeah. Man. I got you. Gonna try to pick up where you left off. Paid the cost to be the boss, and even though I'm asthmatic with the cough, I make sure I show my stance ready for battle. Even though I make sure that I've been trying to make this world better for those who hold the rattles. I want to make sure that we do this and get past all the prattle and bickering so I can find ways to keep snickering over these beats and rhythms. Man, I wish I can hit him like Rakim told me to. But it's fine because I want to rock him one day. And even though tomorrow is Monday, I got to get to work day and night because this is the energy I'm trying to bring to the table. Like it's some sort of legendary fable. Go ahead and I get plugged in like a cable. And it stays in 24/7 and 365. My neurons, they get busy like a hive of African hornets. Sit here and think about how I can take this life experience and pawn it. But nah, it's mine, it's a precious jewel. And now make sure that I use it as fuel to get the fire burning bright. Even though I try to stay bright, my skin is dark. It's funny, God made that juxtaposition, and that way I hold my position of higher power and higher learner, so that way I can find ways to keep on yearning for more, for score. I'm gonna keep on doing this. This is no nomadic uplift until we get to the spaceship. Russ designed it, and it's fine, cause I always try to find it when I'm there surfing the high plains of the multiple dimensions and give honorable mention and praise to the immaculate ways of the high creator. This is real life, it's not the beta.
Oh shit.
Master debated when it comes to the cosmos. I love the sample. Sample so soulful. Whew. I don't remember that one. I'm not fucking with you. I don't remember it, but I'm glad I picked it.
I don't. Maybe that was one that was you buried or something.
It had to be one that I buried. It had to be one that I buried because I remember it. Especially with those vocal samples, because I haven't used.
You gotta put it up now.
Yes, I do. Oh man, that was crazy. All right, we on 5,
6.
6. Thank you.
Oh! Spilling with that big sim. Yeah, I'm gonna take a swig. Get another bit of this, get it big. Yeah, I'm sweaty like a pig. Sitting in my room, threatening's big. Big man, big mask, big plans. Don't know when I'm gonna ask for a hand. I can get it. Not by myself though, I need someone to edit these beats and flows. I need to let myself really go. It's okay though, I'm not stuck in the snow. Gonna find a way to get myself back home. I'm looking through the blizzard all winter. Don't know where I'm gonna feel it without a wizard. I need something that I can get administering to the pain and the flame and the shame that I need to be able to create. But I haven't got any mana. I ain't got any mana. What the fuck's that about? And where's my hammer? What's up with this game? This wasn't the plan that I had for life. I thought I would have many lives. I wasn't able to restart and do it all again. Man, I'm stuck in this pen. Hey, taking it back to being a pig. But it's okay though, I ain't gonna be feeling it quick. I ain't really gonna be able to make my brain make a hit. But it's okay, I don't need that shit. I just do it with the Odyssey, do it for the colony. Yeah, it's okay here, feeling like we're demolishing all of these walls. We got no fools, no tools in the crew and the groove. When we move it, we don't need to ever abuse it. Yeah, we do true shit. Yeah, I can get the groove quick.
I get on it quick. I'm like trying to listen. Who made this shit? Because I don't know if I ever had to do it, but it's funny because I'm going to make sure that we don't lose it. I'm talking about the essence, the energy that this beat brings. It's like a fresh new spring. Even though summer's hot and that's a bummer, and I fall into winter and I drain like Master Splinter. Managing my mana and balancing my inner chi. Trying to balance freestyles and trying to earn cheese. Trying to make sure that I do better like the Buddha. But man, I gotta eat and I gotta get that Gouda. I don't know if this is the end or the next beginning. Alpha or Omega, I guess we can't go on pretending. Now we right back in, and I'm gonna make sure I recite this like a hymn, like a hidden gem. I'm gonna make sure I get this in like a beat is in. I say goodbye and hello, how you doing? My name is Agni, and when it comes to this, I really love to be free. Even though I'm at home with the pen and make magic there, I use my brain to make sure I show my derriere with the style, cause I don't give a what. Make sure that we just fill it with the juice of megawatt. I know it's hard to tell, but I love doing this, and it's well, rather I surf it like it's most magnificent wave. I misbehave, and I know I've used that before, but it's okay. Your ears aren't sore because you love the music. We've been at this for like half an hour plus. Me and Russ, we just make sure that we buzz, cause we on the cusp of something grand. On the cusp of something grand.
We got a plan.
By doing this, yes, we got a plan to rock you. It may shock you. It may shock you. Yo, another one.
Nice. I was really hoping the beat would come back again.
I had no. I don't know. I don't.
Like a surprise. I loved it.
Especially with the way it just kind of broke in the middle. I was like, okay, I kind of like that. Like this is definitely something I would do. But I was like, I don't remember when. Like I can hear a beat and remember when I made it.
Yeah.
I can go back there mentally. I don't remember when I made this beat.
Bringing back nothing.
But I'm like, I'm glad. And I'm like, who made this? I don't know. But
it's a drunk 2 a.m. beat or something.
Maybe. Maybe. Although I'm trying to cut back, trying to be good, trying to prolong my life here. That was 6. We're on 7.
Yeah.
Man.
We can count.
I do remember this one.
Feeling the drop?
Oh yeah, it's gonna build up for a little bit. You know, I have an affinity for synths and dark synths.
I'd expect nothing less. Oh, that's atmospheric. Yeah.
Go ahead and hop in on that. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Alright, yeah. Yeah, man. I can see me feeling this one. I ain't gonna be stealing no son. I got a daughter already. She's the one. She's all I need. My brain's dumb when I'm around her, but it's okay. We're fun. We have all kinds of fun. We do it like I run after her, playing chase. She's like, nah, man, keep yourself away from me. And not in a kind of crazy way, like, you know, playing tag and shit. It's all okay. I don't want to be sounding like some kind of pedophile. She's my daughter, man. Nah, but fuck, I need a while. Anyway, I gotta get my brain straight. Think about it. Doesn't matter. You gotta maintain this shit. Say it plain. It's okay. Doesn't matter if anybody's gonna take offense. Anyway, they can do whatever they want. If they're gonna be like that, they can chew on a blunt. I don't care. They can just eat it. Yeah, man. I'm not ever feeling defeated by the people and the way that they meet with me and say, I don't feel this is so decent, please. You shouldn't be doing it or saying that. I'm like, man, what the fuck? It's okay. Because I'm not any kind of like hateful person or anything.
Nah.
You know. I'm just trying to get a think about it. The way that like we on the left have been seeing these threats, we've been saying, oh man, you gotta keep it correct. All this PC shit business. It's like we're almost all insects. We're just going all over people and going, we're gonna make you feel repressed. We're gonna call you all these racist shit and stuff. And it's like, okay, I get it. Yeah, there's a lot of that demographic out there.
Yeah.
But if you actually care to listen to what people say, they might have like slightly right-leaning beliefs or whatever. And I ain't trying to be clever, but I'm just saying we should not try to sever the space between us. We gotta be more clever.
Right. Hey, nah, you lead into that. Yo, it's like this. Yeah.
I'm like starting to go political, but it's hard to do that shit when you're freestyling because I'm not overly critical of the writing or rhymes. I'm just saying shit.
That's cool.
If it's
But
right at the right time.
you make it critical. It's funny how far we overthink things, and it's funny how ignorance brings and what it brings, when you breed it. I need to slow down, maybe read something like I can achieve it. It's funny how we think of ourselves as such advanced creatures when we fail to recognize in others our own features. And we allow the media and other sources to dehumanize others, but it really ends up making us blind to our sisters and brothers. I think that's the crux of what you're trying to say. And that's some real shit.
You can do that shit without drums or anything, and oh god.
Well, in my defense, the drum stopped, so I can be a little bit more floaty with it. But it's hard, yeah. When the drums are knocking, it's hard. It's hard. But you know what? I feel like if you got something to say, if it's something that profound, fuck the scheme. Just say it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what people need to hear. And then you say what you got to say, and then rework the scheme from there. That's because I feel like, especially for what our mantra is and for what we're trying to do. That, I mean, we all like, look. I even wrote about this, right? You know, I don't want to get too deep on myself. I believe that we share more commonalities than things that divide us.
Yeah.
Right. And even though there are terrible things that individuals take advantage of, they take advantage of it within a larger overarching system that teaches us and them terrible things, terrible notions, right? So we on the left believe certain things about people on the right and vice versa, and especially in this country, I'm sure in yours too, it's caused a stalemate for us to stop trying to solve problems.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's it. That's the crux of what I was trying to say, right? Yeah, and it's more a message to myself as anything. Like,
word.
I've been there. I've been a dick to people. Like,
yep. Same here.
Family members, I guess, are the classic example. You know, when my dad says something or other, this black dude in the post office, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, please let the fact he's black have something to do with this story. Yeah. And it's like, man, okay. I don't know. We're both wrong in that, as I see it.
I think you have to, and this is the conversation that we have to have, especially with that generation. Because that generation, almost more than any of them, especially if you were born anytime between the 40s and 50s and to now, right, or 60s, and you witnessed, the end of Jim Crow, or as we knew it legally then. Because it still exists in a lot of ways, and you saw the radical changes in immigration that happened to countries afterwards, and some of the rhetoric that was built. Like, you were already an adult, right? You already had informed opinions with views that were imbued in you, right or wrong, right? So now we're in 2021, where we have more access to information than ever, right? But they've got hard ingrained lessons in them, right? For how they view perspective, and changing that personal bias is very hard. It takes time, because to change the personal bias, you have to be aware of the bias. But also in 2021, we end up in our own little silos, right? In echo chambers, where we end up hearing the same things, and we end up hearing the views that we believe, right? Some reviews that are right, some views that are wrong. We all hear them, so we don't get to hear the other side. We don't get to even realize that what we believe may be biased, right? So I think part of it is just being aware and having a conversation like, yeah, look, Dad, does him being black have to be anything? Because he could just be, that person could just be an asshole in general. He could have been an asshole if he was white.
It wasn't even a story where they were asshole or something. It was just, this is an old man telling his story of, I went to the post office, and there was basically this guy, and their kid was screaming or something, and it was driving me nuts. And it was like, it's not even like...
It's okay. And you know what, sir? I know you never met me. I hate when people are in public places and their kids are screaming too. I hate that shit too. It's like, because, back in my day, I got my ass whooped. I got my ear pinched, and I was told to shut up until we
Right.
got home, and then we could talk about it. Still love my parents, so it is what it is. But I mean, that's how I grew up, you know. And who's not to say that I didn't deserve it? Because I was kind of an asshole when I was a kid. So
Yeah, man.
I mean, it is what it is. So it's you know, we have a lot of work to do as societies, as cultures, and we have to find way to build bridges. And I know it's hard. It's hard to build bridges when you see people dying, right? And it's hard to build bridges when you see people dying, and then people who don't know better try to justify somebody else's death that shouldn't have happened, right? And we look at the countless cases here in the United States and abroad, right? And I think we have to realize that even with all the access to information that exists, ignorance is still a beast because of those echo chambers.
Yep.
Ignorance is exemplified because there are plenty of things over here on the left that I look at people saying and I'm like, nah, that's not true. I'm not with that. You know, don't get me started about my politics because I'm gonna make people mad. Because I'm you know I just we need to start solving problems.
That's
Period.
it.
And I don't care if you're a Republican. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I'll vote for whoever is going to do best to solve problems. I'm not part of the tribe. I'm not gonna blindly follow. I used to, and I was like you said, I was an asshole that because I believed the lies that people told me, right, and they weren't true. But then when you go and you learn, and you're like, well, hold on, there's something to their anger here, right? There were some people that we left behind in our sweeping wave to progress.
Yeah.
There's people that got left behind that we didn't, and government can't work for everybody. I mean, government needs to try its best to work for everybody, not just people in big cities, but folks in rural areas too. Right? They deserve equal representation, and they deserve, attention to their issues. We need kids out there to get internet somehow, some way. We need to get them closer to healthcare, so they don't. So if they have a pain that's been bugging them for 10 years, they don't live with it because they have to travel 100 miles to get to a hospital. No, we need to be able to address their needs. That being said, we don't necessarily have to agree on stuff socially. We really don't. In terms of, social issues, I mean, unless there's a real economic or real human life impact, we just need to solve the problem.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, like you said, I think there's a lot more common ground between people than any of them or any of us realize.
Yeah.
All right, we might disagree on a few key issues or something, but
Word.
it doesn't mean we're alien. It doesn't mean
Right.
we have to put up these fences and be left and right and fighting over shit.
Exactly. But, I think that's a message we can continue to inject into our music as we tell these different stories and as we, make these beats, and it's something we can continue to do. And make, or even just having these conversations with us. Yeah, I know we don't have anybody following the stream right now, but it doesn't matter. If they come across it and they made it to this point, first of all, thank you. And, but yeah, we can build bridges. We have to solve problems. Wealth inequality is a problem worldwide.
Yep.
There's too many people in the lower rungs of economic society that shouldn't be struggling the way they're struggling if the mega rich are still getting richer, even during a pandemic. If that makes sense. It incenses me that people on the bottom end are getting less, and then the people on the top are making all-time highs in terms of money. And
for what's seen as opportunities, yeah.
And it's like, look, I'm not even against anybody making a paper, no matter what they do. I don't care if you trade stocks. I don't care if you rap about killing people. Look, get your bread. Okay, that's
Fuck
your
those
life.
people who bought up all the toilet roll and started selling it though.
It's your life, right? Same thing with
That behavior
same thing with
can't
all
be
these
dealing.
motherfuckers buying graphics cards. Let people who want to play games buy graphics cards. We all don't have to use them to mine. Come on, and make some more damn PS5s for motherfuckers too. Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus. I don't need one. I have a PC I'm good to go. But motherfuckers need PS5s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get some PS5s. Nomadic Odyssey 2021. That's a campaign. Get motherfuckers PS5s. And graphics cards. You gotta
still gonna have to
gamers.
walk. You're still gonna have to walk 100 miles to a hospital, but we'll get you that.
We get you that PS5. At least you'll be able to cope. Nomadic stimulus.
This is our campaign.
Oh my god, we got to try to solve something. Anyway, let's keep it going. We got like 5 more. What
8.
time is it over there for you? We're on 8. Are we on 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we're on 9, right? Hold up, I can tell you right
I
now.
don't know.
Okay, no, we're on 9. We're on.
All right.
No, we're on 8. We're on 8. You are
We're on
right.
8.
You're right. You're right. You're on 8. We're on 8. You're correct.
We've just been chatting for ages.
Yes.
And yeah, we're 10 p.m. here. I'm good for a bit. We're cool.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, feeling the drums.
I remember this one. This one changes up, but it's fine. You'll hear it.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Is it gonna take me out left field? Gonna stand it, let the beat build. Nah, I'm just gonna rap and kill. Yeah, I can do that shit and get my fill on the beat and all the grooves. Yeah, I'm feeling with the mood of a Sunday evening. Yeah, I got it. No grieving.
No breathing.
Yeah. Not looking back. Just gonna be straight off of the map. Getting there, putting it on track, putting it on wax, feeling them all clap. Yeah, we got no audience, but we cannot relax. We're gonna be coming in and rewarding them with the shit that we do, like we never get bored of them. All these beats, yeah, they got the real heat. Yeah, I can beat my meat to it. Yeah, nah, but I'm not gonna do that on there because that would be kind of weird. I'll save that for privacy. Yeah, it's okay. I got the vibrancy. It's all shining, see. Yeah, I can ruin all the shiny seas with my rhyming pieces. And I guess this is where the beat increases. Ooh. I love a bit of double bass.
Yeah, fine, I'll rock it.
That's yours.
Yes, there's no stands. Somehow we gotta get Russ on OnlyFans. If he's gonna sit and beat his beat to the beat, I want to make sure that I don't watch and screech or watch and eat.
No one
I don't
needs
even
that.
know how I flip rhymes. It's such an amazing feat. I do this with no effort. Find ways to just manifest this and breathe it in like it's some sort of smoke. I even know what it means to be really dope. It's to put the words together and not really do it in any weather. Whether or not I find ways to just unblock the chakra. Gotta sit here and just try to drop a bomb. You can't defuse it. All the wires are wired wrong. Oh man, he's too strong like Atlas. That way he grabs Venus and does backflips. I know it's hard it's hard for you to understand this, but we won't redact this. We got our mission code, and that way we're betrothed to the struggle. I don't even know if I can disrobe, but I find a way to disarm these dudes who come at me. I don't know if they want to get all slap happy, but I'm gonna make sure they feel the pain. To they pops and their grandpappy. Gonna spare the moms. That way we keep dropping bombs.
Yo.
I think rest in peace to DMX. I think this was a tribute beat to him.
Oh man. Yeah.
Own your masters. Please. All my favorite artists out there, get your masters. De La Soul, Tommy Boy, let go of the masters. Give them to De La Soul. Put that on wax. And classic. If you make classic tracks, I don't care if they came out in 1985. You should be able to profit from your work in 2021.
Fucking right.
You should be able to profit from your work in 2021 because it makes no sense. Like De La Soul's a perfect example.
Mm.
This is a legendary hip hop crew with a classic catalog, multiple albums, classic, whole albums, classic, that hip hop fans of all ages enjoy.
Yep.
They're not gonna see a dime. And like, I think is it Maceo that has health issues. Like I know he in one of their songs, the videos for royalty capes, I think, and from their last album, he's talking about some of his health albums, or his health issues. Excuse me.
Mm.
We live in a world where we lost Doom, Shock G, and DMX all within like 4 months, and who knows how many countless others, right?
Mm.
Hip hop legends before they're 60. And part of it is the lifestyle that they live. Well, maybe they wouldn't have to tour as much. Maybe they can sit and just stack their bread if they got streaming revenue. So it's like you can't. It's a we want to talk about Black Lives Matter and equality. It has to start there. These record companies have to acknowledge the contribution, but they don't care about the culture. They don't, as long as they can profit from it. But that's really one of my Nomadic Odyssey goals, is the hip hop retirement plan. Is to find ways to wake fans up to this, right? Mm-hmm. Taylor Swift did it, and everybody was on her side, as they should have been, right? Because she's a creator, she's making hit music, she deserves every dime of the music that she creates, right? But for a lot of fans that we love of artists that we're fans of, they never got that chance. They don't get that chance, right? We got to change it. We got to at least start a narrative as hip hop fans, right? Because honestly, unfortunately, I feel like people like Snoop, like Hove, like Jay-Z, like Nas, they're almost the exception. Like, yeah, they branch out, they did other things, woo woo woo. But a lot of guys are still trying to tour to make that to pay the bills.
Yeah.
Right? Even rappers who are still releasing music right now, right? They don't own their masters. And it's like that's your stake. You're publishing to be able to get that streaming revenue, cuz like it may not even be a lot, but it's something, right? And say if DMX had his masters, would he have been able to get the help that he needed? Yeah. Right? And like Jay-Z ended up buying him, and then it paid for him and gave him to their family, so now his family can benefit from that. I want that to happen before people die. Right? So then they have that money, they can do with it what they will. And if they still choose to live the hard lives that they've been living and still, are confronted by those same demons, then cool. But at least they have what's owed to them. And their families will be able to take advantage of that. Right? So, sorry, I didn't mean to get on my soapbox, but I think I made that beat the day DMX died. Yeah, the day he died, the day he passed away. Literally went to go get my hair cut, came back, made that beat. I think I may have even wrote to it too. I don't remember. But yeah, that was one of the things I really talked about. We look at MC as sages, but then, we can't pay them even though they rock stages. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it is something that baffles my mind, because I literally view hip hop and all good music as a resource, right? Hip hop especially has done so much for me personally. Yep. That like, I view it like if I turn on the water and, turn on the faucet and the water comes out, like hip hop is a resource to me like that, like oil, right? That has value, right? Because good hip hop has taught me things, right? Doom was telling us about rap snitches way before Tekashi, right? Right? And then a lot of people, thankfully found that track, what I'm saying, before he passed. But that whole situation went down. So it's just ill. Sorry. It's not my passionate about. MC's got to get their masters.
Yeah, man. Don't be sorry at all. It couldn't be more relevant, and I just can't add anything to what you said. You've made your point beautifully. Well done.
Thank you.
That sounds so fucking.
TLDR, if you are a new and up and coming artist, and even if you're getting a lot of buzz, when they present you with that deal, make sure that you can at least own your masters, or make sure you get a fat percentage for the publishing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you're an OG, that's been putting out classics, people, I don't care who you are, people are bumping your catalog. I don't care if you're Slick Rick. I don't care if you're KRS-One. People are still bumping your catalog. Even if you haven't put out new stuff, they're bumping your classic shit, right? And you have a right to profit from that too. That was your work, right? And the producer's work. They should be able to come back to the table, because there was no vision of a Spotify in 1989, right? But the one exists now, and the people that own your masters are kicking. And look, if you happen to have them and you sold them, that's your prerogative too. But they should be able to own them and make that choice. So you have a right to that music. Go ahead and go get it. We just keep it pushing. We're on number 9.
Yeah, it's messy fucking business. Hit that shit.
It's messy fucking business, exactly. Angels.
Oh.
Leave that in.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Alright. I don't know how I can be topping what you've been talking about, but it's okay. I just try and walk about. Yeah. I don't need to say something so extraordinary. Stay bluffing as I bluff my way through rhyme shit. Yeah, it's okay. I don't need to get into crime shit. I'm just gonna hit that divine shit and then scoot away to space on this blind ship. We're sailing and we don't know where we're going. It's okay. We're gonna be free flowing. People's throwing. I'm not here, mate. We don't believe in that shit. You got a weird beard. It's okay. You can come in and cheer. Great. Yeah, to be part of the audience, applauding them. I don't know. It's not so extraordinary when I get too ordinary. I just come in and ride like I'm gonna be bored of anything that I used to say myself. But it's okay. I need to wait to pave the way as well for everybody else. We need to build a bridge. We need to make it not so high that all the people who ain't so high themselves can be able to get up to it. Yeah. So anyway, we'll be erupting it. Yeah, coming out, getting away with all the corruption and shit. Yeah, no destruction tip on the thing that we bring. We're gonna be building, and it's clear to see, easy to me, easy to say it, but it ain't so easy when you try and actually create it. And we don't need to be feeling basic, but we need to be feeding that fucking basic. Anyway, I don't want to be seeing people too early in graves and shit. Because it's our love, our truth.
Word. Yo, let me hop in. I'm trying to not really be a warrior for those who share my phenotype, alright? I'm thinking day and night, both dark and light. I'm just trying to show and make sure I expose the disparity and bring clarity to the different levels of this shit. I know we're on a sinking ship, and people at the top got their life rasp, but most of us are trying to struggle daily, bloodbath. I know I try to clash with the demons that latch on to my soul. I gotta let them go, so that way I can share my parables. It's not terrible. We can come together and fix this. I know that the demons, they seem vicious, but I have to make sure that I sicken them like they have rickets. Go ahead. When it comes time to rise, I want to make sure I don't hear crickets. I want to hear that we support those that we idolize, and we don't make sure that we stare at them with idle eyes. Oh, I didn't realize going. But yeah.
We did that one again. Jesus Christ, that was awesome. Fuck. What is that?
It's Angels. I made that right at the beginning of the pandemic. and we were
Okay.
supposed to come back to it, and we just kind of never did. But yeah, Angels. That's one of my favorite ones. It's
I recognize the name now you say it, but
Yeah.
but shit, I don't recognize the beat. That was blew me away.
Man, that beat, that beat's one of my favorites. I love all my beats; they're all my babies. But Angels is one that just because the way it came together, like I literally put it together like a Monday morning on a break from work, like when we first started working from home and doing all that and quarantining. And I remember I heard the sample, I was like, oh yeah, let me just do this to it. It just came together so beautifully. Yeah, we gotta do something with that. We gotta do something with that.
You're right.
With that. Oh man. All right, keep it going.
All right. You feeling that?
I'm feeling something.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right.
Feeling something. Yeah. First snickety, I find ways to just delve deep on this bridge rickety, trying to get to this haunted house. Who's up in there? Maybe my long lost spouse. I sit here and think about the spouts that I turn on, and what the hell? Lava's coming out. I guess I gotta put on my balaclava, even though I need to just say I'm Mr. Lava. Go ahead and just keep it going like I'm flowing, even though I'm in the zone and I know I need to do this. I am the progenitor, I don't need any clones, even though I'm battling against this war. I sit here and think about how I see Igor and my eyesore, and I need to do more, so that way I can levitate and demonstrate to you how I get down when the sky is blue or when it's black in the night. Find ways to just make sure that I get this feeling right. I'm like the Dark Knight rolling through Gotham, gonna make sure that I never stomp them like Shankar Vedantam. I'm trying to find that deeper meaning, even though people always be scheming up at the top and at the bottom. So we got wolves with wings. I don't even know how we make it to spring. Man, I know I want to do this for the seasons, but I know I be believing and I'm trying to achieve something that's greater. Alpha and Omega, gonna make sure I see you later. Hello, how you doing? I'm Magni, and I'm gonna make sure that I link to you in this free. Even though I'm paying for it, I guess I just gotta pay it forward. Levy the power of the giant sword like a Zanbato. You know I get busy like I need to make sure that I don't really write. I manage to close my eyes and find the synapses be clapping and connecting, and then I just begin and just directing. Even though many people rhyme, it sounds like fecal matter for the rectum. I still advocate to protect them. Oh, even though I may stutter, it sounds better and better and better like popcorn with the butter. Word to your mother cause it's her day, and I'm gonna do this and try not to say too much, okay? Even though I need to pass it on, I'm gonna pass it on, and I'd be wrong to not do so, so here.
Yeah. Yeah, man, you need to pass it on. Can't be sitting there, you're going too long. Yeah, man, you need to pass it on. Can't be just sitting there, you're going too long. Nah, I'm not really all about that. I can just sit here and while out to Agni when it's taking a while now. I'm like, yeah, that's the star now. Hey, I can dig it, I can dig it, I can see it with the physics he's delivering. I don't know how it sounds so delicious. When he hits it, I'm like, man, you just fucking scripted some kind of Shakespearean shit. I'm sat here feeling inexperienced shit. I don't know how I'm gonna get the delirium grip, and I'm gonna find a way of steering the ship out of this little harbour. Gonna go faster. I don't know how to be anything but a simple little bit of father. Yeah, and I ain't no martyr. I ain't gonna be standing there for starters, standing up and putting fists in the air in a bath of all the blood. I really should though. I really should though. Yeah, I gotta be honest with myself. I ain't really gonna be profiting well of anything like apocalypse and hell. Oh man, I can't even speak properly, but it's okay. It's just a beat monstrosity when Rossi comes in. Yeah, but he's part of the Odyssey, and nobody's ever gonna be more of a prodigy than Agni and Chow. Yeah, they got it right. They be feeling it out. I'll be standing here just trying to steal it out, and I'll be like, oh, where did it go? This one's mine.
Ah man, yo, that was dope. That was dope. Man, that one was between the breach. Actually, I made that one the same weekend I made Night Moves. That I remember. I
Okay.
remember that vividly now. That was that same weekend. I took the NPC out to my front lawn and was banging stuff out, which is kind of why I love the thing so much. I can just pick it up and take it
Yeah.
and just have at it. I need to do that more often. I haven't done that as much as I used to because there's not much place to go, right? So, it is. But it's changing. It's changing. All right. Next one. Is it this one?
Yeah, and the drums are coming in. I'm just gonna be standing there at the brim of the beat, standing there. I don't know where to find my feet as I'm stepping off the edge. This is not a contest, yeah, and I can do it like we're on shit, on some kind of real shit. I don't know. I really bombed the rhyme there. I'm not feeling it anyway. Okay, I can go another way. I can feel a way of find a placeholder, and then I'm gonna be making my face colder. Yeah, and it's coming out. These kind of waves that are getting into the folder, and then I'm like looking all these files over, and I'm like, whoa, where did it go? All the money, you ain't tracking it in the snow? No kind of footprints. I ain't gonna stand here. I ain't no footprints. I ain't, what the fuck? What am I even on about? I don't know. Anyway, talking something else. I don't know, man. I'm no, yeah, because I've been going too long. And the odor's getting strong. I'm gonna shower. Yeah, standing here, I can feel it for an hour. I'm going sour. Like sucking on lemons. Yeah, man. Oh, that's what it tastes like. That's all wrong. That ain't really nice. Anyway, I'm just gonna feel a bit surprised. I'm just gonna get there with the high. Section. Sorry.
It's all good. Yes. We just come off the top and we make sure that we ready to rock. Like Gibraltar, we will always never falter. I know I use the double negative, positive. I don't know. I'm just trying to find the right charge so that way I can get the buzz and explode real large. I know I need to just find a way to do this like it's my manifesto with a pen stroke like a death stroke. I don't know if I can be any less more morbid or vorpal like the blade of the energy. Yes, I got the remedy. I'm gonna make sure I put this in my elegy or eulogy. Maybe I should not be so attached to death. Gonna make sure that I keep my breath and protect my neck. Oh, that was it. There you go. There you go. I shorty with a goodie. There you go. Man, that one was from the same weekend as Jade Room. That was Jade Room. And I'm pretty sure the next you know what? I know the next beat. Jade Room, the next beat, and this one I made the same weekend.
Is these sampled from like the same artist? Or there is that very familiar feel to the sample there, but okay.
No. You know what? They are from the same. It's from the same album.
Okay.
Yeah, all three of them. This was the first of the three. Then the one we're about to hear.
Yep.
That was number 2, and then Jade Room. My cousin, I remember. Now it's coming together. I remember because I had my cousin come over, and I hadn't seen him in a minute, and I told him I was making music and told him about the Odyssey, and he didn't believe me. He's like, "No, you don't make beats." Like, no. I was like, "Fine, let's go back." And I was like, "Pick a record," and he's like, "Fine, here's this one." I was like, "That's a good one. I just made this beat off of the joint. So give it to me. I do what I do." And he's asked me, "What are you doing?" He's like, "This isn't you. Who are you?" I was like, "This is what I do." It's like, "Mom, this is what I do." So yeah, with that being said, let's get it. It's the last one of the that we got on. So we're gonna do it. Send off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know this one.
Oh yeah.
Then you jump on it. Let's go.
All right, jump on it. Let's go, man. Yeah. All right, jump on it. Let's go, man. Damn, grand, hand, slam. Yeah, get the grand slam. I don't know when I'm gonna get a mammogram scan. It's okay though, I'm coming out with the backhand to the beat and I'm feeling it like straight across my feet, kicking the snare. On the sea, turning my brain into nothing but air. As they blitz it between my ears, and then I'm gonna listen and list it, another little bit of that listening thing, and I've got a feeling, gonna be a I'm coming out, the evergreen with the sweet the Odyssey, we do it like we're gonna smoke the greenery away. At least that's how I do it. I really wish you could talk about that storm that was kinda stupid. I'm just kind of lucid, I'm feeling like I'm cleaning, I'm losing it, I'm just gonna be doing this for my amusement, and actually it's gonna be spitting nothing so factually, I'm just gonna be losing, factoring and recharging from the shit that humans factoring, and I'm like, oh yeah, I really feel like dude, oh man, yeah, you can do it, that's the thing I do, yeah. You've been like dwelling in hell with this shit you did, and you're putting on bells for that.
Yeah, man, Sophie, yeah, gonna try to get a grip, that way I never slip. Yo, hopefully it picks back up.
Yeah.
Oh yes it does, so that way I can show the beat some love, like it was rained down from above and ordained by a more powerful being on an astral plane that one day I'll see, hopefully when I'm 103. Not before then. I'm gonna make sure that I try to do more than most of these other brothers who really ain't trying to do anything, but I wanna make sure I can show you the energy that I bring to create change on this plane I call Terra. Even though people are scared, it's a beautiful planet. I wanna make sure we do less to damage it, and that way people can stop ravaging. I need to make sure that I not embody the savage in me, but the MC who gets his knowledge from all of the seeds and gems that people before him planted and hemmed. I know I ham and haw, and even though people just drop their jaws when they hear the Nomadic Odyssey do what they do, and this crew is never ever gonna lose. Why? Because we got the connection to the most, and we sit here and we don't brag and we don't really boast. We keep our head down and we master our craft, and if it comes to battle, then we in that bloodbath. And if I got to swing a chair, and if I have to make sure I throw my NPC through the air to protect my brethren, then that's what I'm doing, because I'm an individual with high acumen. So I want to make sure I do this for the fam, and do it for the solo, and never do it for the gram, because that's temporary. I'm talking about the permanent, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm earning this. I'm talking respect, I'm talking love, I'm talking gain, I'm talking wealth, all of it. Give it to me. Boost the frame, that way it's always strengthened, and I pray that way that my soul and life are lengthened.
Nice.
And that's that.
Nice. I love the imagery of you throwing the NPC in the air. I'm like, oh shit! I hope you
oh shit! It must be bad. It must still be under warranty. That's how much I love the people I love, man. That's how I feel about you and our nomadic brethren. And yeah, if I gotta take all the plugs out and yeet this mofo to protect y'all, then I'm gonna do it. All right, and that's for all our peoples out there, man. That's
so good.
If you come with the good vibes, we'll rock with you. You know what I'm saying? I hate to sound super 70s, but yeah, we on that peace and love shit. But if you try us, then we'll show you the other side. So, so I say that with all respect and humility, though. But yeah, that's the last beat I got. We got through 12.
It's about a wrap.
Yeah,
good shit.
12 on good
shit.
time. Yeah, hopefully.
It's a shame some of them weren't longer.
Yes,
that's the only thing I'd say.
Yes.
If they're
but it's good. It keeps us on our toes. You know, it keeps us on our toes, and we have plenty more, and I'll actually work on making some specifically for this. I know I have some, but I'm trying not to reuse the old ones.
Yeah.
But I'll try to make sure I get on creating at least a couple we can use and just draw them out so that way we can hop on, and hopefully next week we'll have our other nomadic brethren able to join us. And yeah, for those who see this, thank you for watching and enjoying. And I know it's an hour and 30 minutes. I probably don't want to do all this, but I'm how you liking the platform though? In terms of everything?
Yeah,
I guess we'll see how it yeah, I guess we'll see how it sounds.
I'm digging it massively. It feels like there's no overlap to our talking or anything like that.
No.
Like, yeah, it's beautiful.
No, I think, and we'll have to see when we watch. I think you may have to mess around with the settings on your end and maybe mess around with the noise cancellation. I think there may be a little bit. So sometimes I was listening and rocking with you, and then sometimes it start to fade. So then I try to fade the track a little bit.
Okay.
But we can take a look and see once it gets all uploaded, and we can see how that all looks and how that all works. And then, thank you, Restream. I guess we're gonna get a little bit of branding in. Like, so far the platform seems to be working well.
It's been wicked.
Look forward to. I'll be doing more. Hopefully, more making beats, more random things during the week. But I think Sundays are back for the time being. I feel like it's a good time to connect and just get together and freestyle.
Yeah, I love it. I've been really missing this shit. So
really, oh man, I wish you would have said something. I know everybody's Chow's super busy. I know Joe's super busy because his kids, I think his boys are in season. They're athletes, so he's always busy.
They're in heat, man.
They're in season. Literally because they're playing soccer right now.
No. I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I just took it in the sense of a cat.
But I know they're mad busy, and I figure you got your girl, so I never know what everybody's doing and don't want to be a bother. So, and then even on my end, I'm busy some weekends too. But I want to take time to kind of build this. I think this is always good to come together, and practice a skill.
Yeah, it doesn't always have to be a thing as well. Like, you don't have to worry about uploading it and shit. If that was part of the burden for you, like just take that element out completely. Sunday evenings, I'm pretty much always free, so I'm always happy to kick it with you. And yeah, I guess from the same sort of angle, I was like, well, when there was like, we had the whole kind of hiatus. It shouldn't even really be called that, but we had a bit of a break with it, and in the same respect, I didn't want to bother you and be like, oh man, I really missed the freestyles. Can we get back to it? Because part of it as well is like, I'm pretty dog shit when it comes to freestyling, so I can understand if someone needs a break from that.
I know. First of all, listen, I think we say this every
I know you're not going to agree.
Freestyling is hard. Okay. Most motherfuckers can't talk to rhythm, let alone come up with random thoughts in rhythm. Right. And, and even people, even really dope rappers who are dope with the pen, some of them can't. When they freestyle, they sound like us. Right? You've seen on YouTube some of the people that go on, Funk Flex, and it doesn't mean that they're not, dope artists. It just, that's not one of their strengths. So for us, I always know that, if given the pen, then, I feel like I can go toe to toe with anybody. But, with freestyling, it's like, it's on the fly, but we do it. We work on it. We encourage each other. We're in a relatively safe environment. We're not trying to battle or outdo each other. It's just a matter of trying to flex the skill, and I feel like it's going to make us better artists in the long term. And freestyling is its own culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's if you go on YouTube and listen to some legends freestyle, it doesn't always sound like what we perceive things to be. And a lot of the things that have been classified as freestyles,
aren't
really. because they're pre-written and memorized. But then, so for some reason, they call it a freestyle. But I'm not gonna get into that. That's fine, whatever. But I think making stuff like this and posting it online, if people come across it and they're inspired and they go, "Hey, I could do it better than these cats," then do it.
Fucking do it, yeah.
And keep the culture going. Keep this aspect of the culture going, and go for it and go with it. And if not, and if you're one of those people that are on the fence, and maybe you see us and it's like, oh well, they're making mistakes, they're fumbling their words. Maybe I give it a shot. I really encourage you to. It's fun. You can do it anywhere. It's anything to promote better mental health and build some sort of self-confidence. Cool. You don't necessarily have to be good at it. You just do it, and do it for you. So we do
it's freestyle therapy. I think
it really is. It really is.
The same thing.
It really is, because we talk about various subjects, and it's more about just appreciating each other, appreciating the music that comes on, and that's it. We're not. It's one thing if you're trying to battle, right, and like, that's a different environment, right? That's a different expectation. Maybe we should do
it one week. That could be fun.
We could. Now with Joe, hey, try one with Joe.
No.
I'll referee, but I'm down to do it.
Joe. Fuck it.
I would too. You'll get one line, and then they'll be like, okay, and then he'll double point on your line, and you'll be like, I thought that was a hook. But so now it was the jab. Here's the counter. We would freestyle Joe verbally and get black eyes physically. That's how I really feel.
Just from the words, yeah, purely. Show up at work the next day. What happened to you?
I don't want to talk about it. I was accosted verbally by my own bandmate. I thought he was my friend.
Nah, I'm all about that shit.
Yeah, we are. We're mad cool, but you want to step, then you gotta. But I love it though, because you know what? That's the beautiful thing about the Odyssey, is that we have every type, different types of MCs, different styles, different experience levels, different comfort zones, and we mash it all together to give you what it is that we give you, right? And again, if you're the MC that's like Joe, you're ready to tomahawk anybody, dope, cool. You know what? Much love and respect. Do you handle your business? I love it, respect it. If you're somebody that's trying to come out of their shell and don't want to get your head taken off, I still encourage you to do it. I know it's hard. It's jarring. It's that's the biggest thing I could tell you. Like, people are like, well, how can I get better at freestyling? Is you got to just do it. You can't even watch somebody else do it. You have to do it yourself.
Yep.
You have to know where your headspace goes. For instance, I know the longer I go, the more I repeat previous phrases.
Yeah, I get that.
And I know that, and it breaks.
You didn't have a happy birthday today, though.
Huh?
I was waiting on your happy birthday. Like, a lot of your freestyles, you come out happy birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Oh.
And we didn't get one today. I was like waiting for it.
Oh, man. There. Nah. I go to the same go-to phrases and go in, and I know it, and I hate it because I want to be able to branch out. But it's hard to do it in the moment, right? So you go to your comfort zone. So, it's trying to expand that comfort zone. Before we battle, I would like to do like a random word generator, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then just be like, I could pull it up on the screen. Then we could be like, what's the word? Okay, let's go with that. Then
we should definitely do that, because that will help so much for just keeping your mind going. Like you say, you find yourself falling into the same categories or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, even if you spit in a different rhyme, it might be about the same sort of thing.
Exactly. And I mean, for the audio or for the moment, it'll be cool, but it's like, but you want to keep branching out and keep doing different things. So I think like getting those different prompts, having those different topics would be cool. And in that way we can learn to expand and get out of our comfort zones and expand, because it's hard to go on and freestyle for like 90 minutes. It is. You gotta, especially, the the way we do it. So it's
We can definitely do that next time, because even if it's just us two again, like get pad of paper or something. I don't know. Is there a chat? Yeah, there's a chat here. Just
yeah,
type something in as we're going. Like we'll feed each other.
yeah. Definitely do that. We can definitely do that. And then I can try to find like a random word generator, and then either maybe like share it on the screen. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find one. And word generator. Oh, there is one. Number of words, all. Oh, I see. Hold up. Let me see if I can share my screen here. Let me see. Chrome tab. Let me share. So then, like, there's this. It'd be glasses. I don't know how it looks on your screen. I have to see.
Just seeing some dude suddenly just. Sorry, it was like, who's this guy in the chat?
Oh, gotcha. Like this close. I don't like. I'll probably just end up putting him in the chat. I think that makes more sense than sharing the screen. But like, yeah, we can do that. I feel like that'd be the best way to do it. Probably stick it in the chat. And then if we ever end up getting stream viewers, and I was like, chat, help us out, give us a word. But yeah, that'd be cool. We could definitely make that work.
All right.
All right. So my homework for this week is I'm gonna try to make some freestyle beats, and keep exploring this platform, and
Sweet. I've got a couple I can throw in the mix if you want.
Yes, I need recipes.
I can chuck them in. Is it like there's a couple of 3-minute ones, but I can probably just extend them out a bit.
It's fine. Even at 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I know we want them long and meaty, but I mean, hey, if it's it is what it is. If it's dope, it's dope. Put it in, and then whatever happens.
All right. I just feel a bit bad when I'm like, oh, I've gone on too long, and you get to do like 4 bars and it's done.
I don't care.
All right. Cool.
For me at least. And then I'll start off the next one usually when we do that.
Yeah.
So it balances out. It doesn't matter. Matter. All right, man. I will let you go. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good week.
Bless. It's been awesome. And you.
And for everybody else to checking this out, let us know how this was. Because I think it's our first time going straight to stream. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. Anyway, brother, you take care.
Laters, man. Have a good one.
Later. You too.